Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is episode 10 of FTB Continuum. And today I'm going to show you how to automate making overclockers for Tech Reborn. We're going to make an industrial electrolyzer, and as a bonus, we're making an industrial grinder. We're going to work our way up to the assassin bee, and we're going to talk a little bit more about mining bees as well. So let's get started here on the thing that's going to take time, and we're going to take a sinister princess and a fiendish drone. I'm going to put those both in there and make ourselves a demonic queen. Now, the demonic queen, it again needs the nether stuff. And it's got a flammable, so I think it can set things on fire. I'm not sure. But really what I'm worried about is the next bee in the stage, which is going to be the demonic bee. So I put this stuff all out here. And we'll put you in there, and boom, you're off to the races. See all the little flames spewing at the top? So we'll let it do its thing. By the way, when you're placing the apiaries with the energy bees in them, you've got to give it a little bit of power before it can self-power. So you can either put down a generator beside it, give it a little bit of power, then it works on its own, or some sort of a battery or something, or you can just place it where there's power and break it, and it holds its power. And bring out a powered apiary when you do it. All right. So, for automating the overclockers, this is a suggestion by Robert Jenkins. Overclockers were really good things. I agreed with that part. I wasn't sure how badly I wanted to automate them. I wasn't sure how many of these I was actually going to want. But he said something that really interested me. He said that the mechanical crafter is smart about how it draws from adjacent inventories to craft stuff. And I've never tried that mechanic, and I really wanted to see that in action. So that's why one of the main reasons we're doing this. So, tin for the cans, a forestry bottler, really simple thing to make. Again, this is all simple stuff here. 3 mechanical crafters. I need 2 for right now, 1 for later. And we'll come over here. It's working at night, right? Yeah, you can see the little sparks flying off of it. Put that down there, put a fluid relay here, click that, and that gives us our water. This thing's already full of water. All right, so next up, it doesn't need power, by the way, so those cables don't need to be there. Ooh, no, not you yet. Ah! Where is it? There it is. Don't want it getting cleaned up somehow. Okay, what we need to do first is we need to put down a control and place that there. Because even though these things are smart enough, the that's stupid. See, I don't know what's causing this bug. Mod options, inventory tweaks, config. I have the auto refill set off, so I don't know what's causing it to bug out. Open that up. We'll put that as a whitelist for an empty bucket. Then we'll take, we don't need that wrench anymore. Use this wrench and just right click it, not shift right click, just right click, and put that filter in there. Now we can put those two down. And in here, we're going for overclockers. So overclockers need these 10K coolant cells. 10K coolant cells, that's where the water bucket comes in, right? So we're going to shift, click that. That puts the recipe in. We'll put some tin in there. Actually, I probably don't need quite that much. Try that much. And I've actually taken a few tries at this, and I'll tell you why at the end. And then over here, we're going to put in our empty bucket. And it's auto-crafting our cells. Cool, it's pulling the empty or the full buckets in there, making them and doing that. So we'll come over to this crafter. Again, we'll press this. And we'll do it like that this time. Put those in. And boom, it's making our overclocker upgrades. I think that's pretty cool. I need at least 4 of these for right now. Okay, so now, next up, still working out there. These tree taps, which are really easy to make, they're just wooden sticks, or planks and sticks, and those things. But the tree taps don't stack, so that's why I had to do it as 4 separate times. I need 4 of these. They're a quest on their own, but I need 4 as crafting ingredients. We'll take these 4 and we'll put them there and there. And we'll make 2 industrial electrolyzers, 1 to use and 1 as a crafting ingredient. And it's all pretty straightforward stuff I've made before. Put 1 there. All right, so I had set the grinder up before. I made some diamond dust that way. And then I picked up the grinder to use as a crafting ingredient. So we make those, put them there. We got our industrial grinder. Now the industrial grinder is a multi-block. And I haven't made reinforced machine casings before. There's steel plates, which I have made. Those and those, which I've made. So we need 8 of those. And we need another 18 of these standards. And then our industrial grinder here. And that thing's finished, so let's go deal with that right now. So we're not waiting at the end. We'll come over here, and this time we're going to combine it with a Smelter Princess. Smelter Princess. One of these gives us our Devil Queen. Now the Devil Queen's the one that caused the real problems for fire. It's got the burning one. Now notice it takes regular flowers and it doesn't need the hell upgrade. So now for... Oh, I haven't got a flower set up here. I need a piece of dirt. And I'm going to need a flower. Now I tried putting a block over top, like a stone slab, but that didn't work. I'll do it again just so you can see. The stone slab can't catch on fire, but it didn't seem to stop the flower from getting burnt up. I'll put our Devil Princess in there. And we can see the bees. No, something's not right. Too hot. Take that. Not daytime. Still doesn't seem to be working. What's not working about it now? Says it's working. There should be stuff spewing at the top. I don't know. Okay. No stuff spewing at the top, but still it can, yeah, it's burning my flour. Annoying thing. Let's hope it doesn't do that too many times. But that's why it's out there, so it doesn't catch trees and stuff on fire and start a forest fire on me. All right, let's try and get this thing set up before we have to replace the flour again. Now notice this is down in the ground one, not like this one where it was up. We're going down one in the ground. Then we're doing the advanced around in a ring like 8, not advanced, reinforced. And we need a water bucket. And put water in the center hole. And then another 9 of these up here. And then, oh, and I've got a B over here making power for this whole system here. So this is our industrial grinder. Yep. And we need this and this. So again, it's control. Put that on the side there. Put that down. And it's pretty slow about putting the water in there. I probably should use something a little faster, but I don't think that's going to be my bottleneck. All right. Then we're going to take some chests. Put one there and one there. And we're going to take some bauxite and put the bauxite in there. Then we're going to take our controls, bauxite, we're going to do auto input from there. Then we're going to do, whoops, auto output to there. Auto output to there. And auto output. I'm not using the other squares, but just auto output to there. Because later on I might be doing something that uses them. And we'll put the rest of this up in here. See, and it's filling up. Oh, and we need these guys. Yeah, there were 6, now I've got 2. Let's grab the rest of these because we're going to need them. 9, yeah, I needed 8. That's fine. I need 12 total. How are you doing out here? No flowers. You were a flower. Flowers. I don't know what your problem is. Well, just in case, we'll give her another flower. In case that flower bugged out and it's not there. It looks like it's there and it's not there. That's possible. Well, let's hope that works now. All right, so over here we got all sorts of stuff showing up. Now we got an industrial electrolyzer. We're going to put it right there. Then we're going to take, oh, I know what else we want. We want one of these and control, and we want our other mechanical crafter. Where'd my mechanical crafter go? It did the funny thing again. Shift, place it there. Okay. And we need more tin. Running short of tin. That'll do. Oh, I had 48 on me. What am I saying? So we go like this. Put the tin there. Put that tin there. It's making those. And they should be coming. Tin shouldn't be going in there. These things should be going in there, but that's fine. All right. These go here, and bauxite goes there, and then you get a filter input, auto input from there. Then you get filter input, auto input from there. And you're doing your thing. Good. Then, actually for this one, I think I want a really big chest. Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be that big, but bigger than an iron chest anyway. So diamond chest or something might do. I don't know. All right. And we're going to set up the outputs from here. Auto output to there. Auto output to there. Auto output to there. Auto output to there. Oh, we haven't given you overclockers yet. That's why you're so slow. Overclockers, overclockers. All right. You're doing your thing. And they're all coming into here. Let's go check on our burning stuff over here. We've managed to destroy both our flowers and set the top of this on fire too. And I can't reach that. I've never had that much trouble with these things before. Okay. Because yes, this is like my third or fourth try at this. All right, so these things are in here now. We are going to need the tiny piles. The tiny piles go in there. And so we're going to set auto filtered input, auto input from there. And then we're going to take another one of these, put it up here, and we're going to put auto output to the top. And that's going to put our titanium ingots up there. So that's the process. See how this is going to fill up with junk, right? Why did you get cells in there? So, yeah, the filter input doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know what I've got to do to... yeah, it's doing it again. I don't know how to filter on that. So let me know in the comments if there's something I need to do to filter input properly, because this is not working. Could just make it slower or have more of this in advance. Yeah, if it's slower, it just might keep up with the things correctly. That might be too slow. Okay, one more. Yeah, that should work. Okay. But there's got to be a way around that I don't know. Hate when I don't know things. Since both flowers are there, I suspect this thing might be done. It's done! Yay! Okay. Actually, it's not the princess we want. It's just one of the drones. So we'll come over here. And we'll grab a police princess. And that gives us our assassin queen. Now, the reason things messed up on me is when I put the assassin queen into any sort of apiary, I crashed my game. And I tried different ways of doing it. I tried putting it out there. The first time I tried it in one of these, crashed the game. And I thought, oh, maybe it's because it's close to all these other bees and it messed up. So then I put it out there. Still crashed way out there, and I go, oh, well, maybe it's close to the energy bee, and that's what made it crash. So then I came over here, and I put, oh, I didn't do it this time. Okay, I put one here, an apiary out in the middle of nowhere, not close to any other bees, and I put it there, and it still crashed my game. So I checked, and there are bug reports about assassins crashing games. I'll play around with it, see if I can come up with a working way of switching it over. And I'll let you know maybe in the next video or something. Or let me know in the comments if you know of a way to get the bee to not crash the game. Now, I set up some miners here. The way these ones are working is I put the bee in there. I clicked on the top of this with or side, whatever, with a Yenti princess, an ignoble Yenti princess, and that's automating it for me. And it's been through 10 whatever, and I think it's probably pretty much finished collecting its stuff. If you didn't want to use a Yenti princess, the simplest way I could think of to do it without it is up here, and that's instead of it pulling from there and putting in here, this is pulling from here and putting in there, that transfer node there. This is pulling out of it and putting everything it can into here. The reason the flat transfer node's that way around is it will only put what it can into this. And so that's how it's doing its mining. But I'm going to change around my mining altogether and do something completely different for possibly next episode, because Omega Dino Gamer did some testing, and there are territory upgrades for the Gendustry, which are a 50% increase in territory. So we tried it with one of the largest bees, largest territory, and 4 upgrades. That's how many you can put on there, is 4 upgrades. And he got it to do 149 by 149. That's big. So that's going to be an issue for me for throughput, because if I put Energy Bee on it and I have it going really, really fast, I'm going to want to either surround it with these things, the transfer nodes again, or I want to put some speed upgrades or something in. Speed upgrades means I'm going to have to get into grid power. So I might be doing grid power next episode. We'll see what I decide, how I decide to do that. But that sounded like really interesting. So I'm going to get involved in those for my mining operation. Won't have to place them down nearly as often that way. All right, so that's it for this episode. It was probably a short episode. The first time I did this, it was like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. This one's probably going to be much shorter than that. But I hope you found something useful out of it. And the reason it's shorter is just I get better and better and better at doing it. But I hope you found something useful from it. Go out there and have some fun. Thanks.